And once again, we are back with another episode of trying to find the best Chinese food in our area. Again, I am still on the town or city of Garfield, New Jersey, which has 5. This is episode 3. This is a place called China House Plus, located in Garfield, New Jersey. Just looking at it, it looked like my kind of spot. I'm not going to lie. When I walked in, they had the faded menu going all around. Pretty spacious. There was places to sit. And the lady in there was super, super nice. She even gave me... This is always a good sign for me. When they give you a free 2-liter when you get a big order, that's like my people. So anyway, I got my usual stuff that we always get. I don't know why I took the egg roll out because I'm tripping. Just like every place so far, I ordered it and in 15 minutes I got there, they were just bagging everything. So perfect service when it comes to that. The food, pretty much the same. Everything was about plus or minus $10, plus or minus $2, which is always good. And we got the same stuff that we always get. So let's start off with our usual appetizer. We have the crab rangoon. They also do the Dorito-shaped one. This one seems like it has a little... Nope, it's just more airy. Nice bubbles on here. These 2 places, the last ones, don't have a lot of filling. I'm gonna tell you what, though. There's definitely more filling in here. There's definitely more scallion than the other 2 places. Again, I like heavy scallion in mine. I love the scallion taste. The other thing I noticed is, I'm sure this is imitation crab meat, and it normally is, but there's a lot more than the other places. I'm getting it in every single bite, so that flavor is really coming through. But it's also really sweet. For me, again, I don't like when it's super sweet. I like when it's like on the not sweeter side, but pretty customary. Now, there's something that I augmented or changed in this order because of the feedback from you guys. So, a lot of people said, I didn't know you could do this. 100% real with y'all, so thank y'all. I love to read people's suggestions and stuff. Did something different. We have the sweet and sour sauce, right? But everybody said you got to dip in the General Tso's sauce. I also got some bourbon sauce, but I'm going to do that with something else. This is a lot. This cost $1 extra, and this is a small, somehow. So ooh, that'd have been bad. Let's try the General sauce. I'm actually excited for this. Give me 14 of those right now. This sauce is still hot as hell. It's funny because this is more like sweet and spicy sauce versus sweet and sour sauce. But I think it works really well. There's a lot of people that suggested that. Thank you, because that is delicious. They also have their own homemade duck sauce, according to them. So I wanted to try this too. The apricot flavor in this is so much stronger. That's a good thing. This is some good-ass duck sauce, I'm not going to lie. Even though those crab rangoons are sweeter than I like them, they're still the best ones I've had so far. If you add those sauces to that, it is actually really damn good. Alone, I would give it an 8 out of 10. Those sauces, though, especially that duck sauce, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. That's if I want crab rangoon with them sauces is crazy. Now, I'm going to switch it up a little bit and go with the wild card first because it was on the top of the bag. So these are their salt and pepper wings. I love salt and pepper wings. Not a lot of restaurants that serve them in takeout places. So it's got like a seasoning of salt and pepper and they fry them up real crispy. And then there's peppers and onions in there as well. It came with French fries. First time I'm looking. Yeah, these are the stock fries they serve at literally every restaurant. That's so crazy, bro. Like the Restaurant Depot is strong with that. Let's try this salt and pepper chicken. You can see the little smattering of the salt and the pepper on the top. I'm actually gonna grab these damn peppers. I asked for these fried crispy, specifically. I put a little note. This is good. No, I had a feeling. Just look at this place. I'm like, they're gonna do something. They got something to say. The seasoning is so subtle. Good fried Chinese chicken wings like you always get, but that little dusting of that salt and pepper, it's kind of tough. That's kind of tough. We going back in for some sauces. If you can't tell, I think this is delicious. Homemade duck. This, I'm sorry, cursing, bro. This is good. This is good as hell. That duck sauce is rocking, but I want to try to go with the general as well. This one go crazy. That was an onion, by the way. All right. Come here for this. I'm sorry I have to keep reopening these sauces, but if I spill this in my car, bro, I'm gonna be heated. Into the General Tso's. The salt and pepper just complements every sauce they have so well. And it's almost like when you get those little pieces of chicken they put in the sweet and sour, like those little puffy, it doesn't work. I don't want to say puffy right now. Those little airy pieces of chicken, it don't work as well. I want to try this bourbon sauce as well. I'm going in, my boy. Come on. Just grab a little drummy. Yeah, I don't know why I showed that to y'all. This sauce is hot. It's burning my hand. Bourbon sauce. If you order any kind of chicken dish from here, like fried chicken, get one of these sauces. Whatever one sounds the best to you. Bam. Grab this duck again. Try these fries. Fries and the duck. The fries are just a straight up frozen fry, but with this duck sauce, bro. A lot of the places usually serve the crinkle cuts. I don't see these very often. I ain't mad at them, but I want to eat this damn chicken. I ain't gonna lie. That chicken, 9 out of 10. Fantastic. Fries, I'll give them a 5.5 out of 10. Again, they're very average, but get the sauces. This chicken is coming home with me. It's coming home with me. We got the customary combination platter. General Tso's chicken with the egg roll. This is not pork fried rice. They had a different kind of rice here, which some people may like a little bit more. This is called Young Chow fried rice, and it is not yellow. So there you go. If you ask for Young Chow fried rice, I did a little research on the East Coast, you will get this kind. So it has all of the different meats, and it's not an egg as well. And it is not the regular fried rice that we get from here. So if you're interested, we're going to try that out. But General Tso's. The sauce is good. The chicken's a little rubbery. A little rubbery. Kind of a letdown because we was on a roll. But I'm not going to lie. I'll still eat it. Again, you're rating things to be as good or as perfect as possible. So when I say, oh, this is rubbery, this is more of me just pointing out something because we're looking for the best. Their sauce is a little more sweet than spicy. Not a lot of spice to it. I already knew that because I had it before. Again, I always just wish it was more spicy. But we got to try this Young Chow. I didn't get no spoon in my thing either. Bean sprouts, all the vegetables, onions, and then there's egg in here as well. This rice is good. This rice is... I can't even get to it with a damn fork. Come here. There we go. What you're getting in this case is the white rice with the soy sauce. Like if you were to get real or regular fried rice, this is not like the takeout from We Get variety, but it's damn good, man. The funny part is, it says it has shrimp in it. What it looks like they did was strategically place 2 shrimp on the top so you thought there was mad shrimp in here. I can't even get mad at that. That's the hustle. But the sprouts, the eggs, the soy flavor, that's good. That's good. Where's my damn mustard at? Yes, I'm still putting mustard on it. No, they didn't have homemade mustard. I asked. If you don't see me with homemade mustard, they don't have it. Not all places do that, apparently. A little bit of that. I'm gonna tell you what. Rocking. I ain't gonna lie. Woo. Now you can order this with the regular pork fried rice they give you. It costs like $2 or $3 extra for the young chow. Damn, that's good rice though. Oh, one more shrimp. False alarm. That rice is serious, bro. That tastes like the real fried rice that you would get. So they can do it. Let me just get a little combo, and then we get the egg roll in. Fat pieces of chicken though. I wish that chicken wasn't as like rubbery, or this whole meal will be elite. Egg roll. This is not pork. This is a beef egg roll. If that chicken wasn't so damn rubbery, everything else, bro, y'all heard the crunch on that? This is also a suggestion. I do have the sour sauce on the side, but I'm gonna just dip it in here because it's the same sauce. General Tso's sauce. They fried this right. This is a different kind of taste than a regular egg roll. There's not a lot of vegetables in here. A little bit of cabbage, but it's just straight up beef. The beef is seasoned. It tastes like 5-spice. But it's really good with the soy sauce in here. Just a good ass egg roll, man. The General Tso's chicken itself, I'll give a 5 out of 10. Tastes okay, a little rubbery. The rice gets a 9 out of 10. It is delicious as hell. And the egg roll gets a 9.2 out of 10. It is the best one that I've had in a long time. And finally, one of my favorite dishes, you know it, I know it, unless you're new, Singapore Mei Fun is one of my favorites. This is the first place so far that offered it in more than one size. Every other place only gives you a large, and it's usually between $13 plus or minus 2. This costs $8, and it is their small. So I love the fact that they do that because, again, it's dangerous. You see the color on that, a little bit deeper of a yellow, which is a nice sign. The Mei Fun noodles look... We might be on something here, hold on. These are done better than any place that I've had so far. That's how it's supposed to look. See how the noodles are just coated with that curry powder and everything? Singapore Mei Fun is not supposed to be like wet noodles like lo mein. It's supposed to be like this. The curry flavor is really, really good. There's a ton of vegetables, chicken, pork, beef, shrimp in here, in every bite. Even though it, I'm sorry, curry kind of milk. Even though it tastes really good, my only gripe is a little more spicy. There is a spice level to it, but I feel like they watered it down a little bit. Again, this is something you could probably specify, but everything else about this is excellent. Oh, hold on. Hold on. One bite. Not good, man. I got a lot more curry in that bite, so I thought it was gonna, like, the spice was gonna kick in. It didn't, but again, everything else. This is the second best one that I've had. The only place so far, New Blue Sky, I know their Singapore Mei Fun, is like S tier. This is like right underneath it. but it is absolutely elite. I'm gonna give this a 9.3 out of 10. Like, y'all know a lot of, they got bamboo shoots in there. You don't see that very often. That's good, man. Damn, nice job. This place was unexpectedly really damn good. I'm gonna be honest with you. They used to have a menu. I haven't been here in a very long time. It's different, almost everything. It used to be called China House. Now it's called China House Plus. They, at one point, had a Mexican menu. Over a decade ago, that they were serving tacos and burritos. It's no longer there. I don't know if the people are the same, because I always ordered it takeout, like delivery, but the menu seems like good, man. And it's, to me, even though Garfield is not the hood, it has hood spot food. And I don't care what anybody says. You'll see when we get there. Chinese food in the hood is the best kind, okay? Because they serve to, again, this is my taste buds, but they serve to my taste buds. You get what I'm saying? So they definitely had that type of vibe. I think the food was really good. The salt and pepper wings, get that sauce. So far, I would say this overall is the best Chinese food place I've done. The only miss they had was that General Tso's chicken. Everything else was really damn good. I'm 1,000% eat there again. This has just become my favorite Chinese food spot in my immediate area. That's crazy to say, because I've been riding for Leon's Kitchen for a long time. But there's another place that I haven't done yet in another town I have to redo that still might have something to say about that. That being said, this was good. I did want to touch on something real quick, because I saw an article, 2 articles actually, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I know nobody out there, I hope, is not participating in that. But this just shows to me how shameless some people are, especially with things that are inconsequential to day-to-day life. And what I mean by that is sports. I love sports. A lot of you guys love sports. And it's something that we all are very passionate about. But sometimes you have to be careful, because passion can lead to dangerous things. So it came out today that the head coach of the Detroit Lions, guy goes by the name of Dan Campbell. I remember him from when I was a kid, because he played for the Giants at one point. He played for a lot of teams, but I remember him being a tight end for the New York Giants. Anyway, at one point last year, he was forced to sell his house because people leaked his address, and then there was a safety concern, and there was even 1 or 2 pranks that people sent maintenance people to his house. They were calling maintenance people to go to his house for different reasons. So he was forced to sell his beautiful home, according to him, and move, because he's got a wife and he has kids, and you don't know what's going to happen. That's where I think sports can be dangerous, because people have to realize at the end of the day, it is just a game. Like, I don't like when my teams lose either, but it's not going to affect my livelihood in any way, shape, or form. You still have to remember it's entertainment and it is a game. And when you cross that line off the field, you want to boo players on the field, you want to talk trash to players on the field, completely different. But when they get off the field, they're people. And you can't be doing stuff like that. The second thing that I saw, Will Levis, who's a quarterback for the Tennessee Titans, his phone number got leaked, and he had to change his phone number because people were leaving unsavory text messages and the like. I mean, that one is a little more harmless, but it's still just like, I don't understand why people are like that. Again, that's not the level of the Dan Campbell thing, which is a lot more dangerous. You know, he's not home, his wife and kid, no one knows. But at the end of the day, you know, I know these people say, well, they're high paid athletes and they signed up for that. They did not sign up to be off the field, have problems with them. Again, I think that some athletes have gotten a little too ridiculous with like hearing trash talk and getting people kicked out of the game. I do agree with that. Like, you got to be able to handle trash talk. That's a whole different thing. But that doesn't give you the right to threaten and do things like that. And I know that Daniel Jones, the quarterback of the Giants, it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, it was the first game of the season for the Giants where the game was over. People waited outside of the Giants parking lot for over an hour so that they could wait and, you know, insult him and throw like insults and whatever at him. Again, that one is kind of borderline. But what you don't realize that when you do things like that, the Giants as an organization have an obligation to protect their players. And because you're within touching distance, there's only 2 things that's going to happen for that. One, for all the young people who want to just get a glimpse of their favorite player, you just ruined it for them because they're probably not going to allow you to go anywhere near that. Or 2, the security is going to be even more heightened and ridiculous. All because of one or a couple, I don't know how many people were there, of idiots who think, oh, well, don't throw interceptions then to someone. Again, the Giants players got a little upset when they got booed in that game. Tough. Boo them. They suck. You can boo them on the field. You pay for your tickets. They want to go out there and whatever product they think that is in the football field, you can boo them. That's a whole different story. But once they leave the field, once they're in street clothes and walking around, don't go near none of these people like that, especially if you have bad intentions. You don't know what the hell is going through and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to talk about that because I saw that Dan Campbell thing. And I was like, what is wrong with people, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's a game. It's a game. We have way more important things in our lives, even though that allows us an escape. It allows us the opportunity to kind of like root for something and be a part. I love sports. I played football for almost my entire life. I love it, but the danger stuff that you have to deal with, I'm not joking with you. When I was in college, I played a game. We played Texas State in the national semifinal. We won the game in double overtime. And by the time I got home, there were messages in my inbox from people from Texas State. Texas State, you know, you could see the emblems and the logos in their, you know, clothes and stuff like that, that were sending me pretty threatening and racist messages. It was the first time that I ever dealt with that. Again, at the time, I was 19 years old. And I'm be honest, at that time, like, it made me really upset because I was a kid, bro. I didn't understand nothing like that. People saying that they you know, because again, it's not that hard to find people's relatives, especially in that era where social media didn't have the privacy stuff. So they were sending and putting my parents' names and my sister's name, and you know, people just shouldn't have to deal with that kind of stuff. Again, you want to boo me, you want to tell me I suck, that's cool, but don't mess with people's families. That's where, again, it crosses the line, especially when you're doing something in their private life. But I just want to talk about that. I know I don't think anybody here is doing anything like that, but you know, it's just a little messed up. But I love y'all, man. This food was excellent. Just want to talk about that. We'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. Hand Science. They made it to YouTube.